Friends, in today's video, we are going to talk about Raw on Netflix. What exactly happens in Raw on Netflix? I'm going to tell you everything in detail in this video. Before that, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon. Let's start today's video. At the opening of Raw on Netflix, Chief Operating Officer Paul Triple H Lovax appears himself. Triple H stands in the ring and says, "We promise you we're going to show you things you have never seen before." And then Triple H says, "Are you guys ready to watch Raw on Netflix?" With that, Triple H leaves the ring and there is silence for a while and darkness falls everywhere. Everyone is worried about who is going to be here. Then all of a sudden, People's Champ, The Rock music breaks out and everyone there goes crazy with joy. Before The Rock enters the ring, he meets his daughters sitting in the crowd and gives his People's Championship to both of his daughters, then enters the ring. Officially, The Rock kicks off the Raw on Netflix. We didn't get to hear anything special from The Rock, but The Rock welcomed every special person in the crowd, as well as the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes in the crowd. And The Rock said to Cody Rhodes that tell Mama Rhodes that The Rock says hello. And finally, The Rock says the tribal combat that is going to happen between Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, I will see it myself. And The Rock thanks Los Angeles and leaves, and his segment ends here. After that, guys, we get to see the tribal combat featuring Solo Sikoa versus Roman Reigns. First, Solo Sikoa enters in the ring, and later the OTC Roman Reigns makes his entrance with Paul Heyman. The match between these two is very spectacular and both beat each other well. Solo Sikoa cheated in the match and hits Roman with a low blow as well as Uranagi on the steel chairs, and when pinned, Roman Reigns kicks out. Roman then powerbombs Solo Sikoa through the table and pins him as Solo looks to lose the match when Tama Tonga pulls out the referee from outside the ring and the match continues. And in few moments, Jacob Fatu comes in the ring and hits a moonsault on Roman Reigns and asks for Solo to pin him, but Roman Reigns kicks out. Bloodline gets very angry at this and Solo Sikoa hits the referee with a Samoan spike in anger. And when Solo Sikoa begins to hit Roman Reigns with a Samoan spike, Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso come from behind and fight with the Bloodline. After which Sami and Jimmy enter in the ring and beat up Solo as well. And at the same time, Roman Reigns hits Solo Sikoa with a spear and pins him. Solo kicks out, which I was quite surprised to see. Roman Reigns then prepares to spear Solo when Kevin Owens suddenly enters in the ring, hits Roman Reigns with a stunner, and asks Solo to pin him. Roman Reigns kicks out of that as well. Everyone was surprised to see that. Kevin Owens then starts to hit Roman Reigns with the pile driver when Cody Rhodes arrives and starts fighting with Kevin Owens. And finally, Roman Reigns spins Solo Sikoa by hitting two spears, and the OTC Roman Reigns finally wins the match. And after the match, The Rock comes in the ring and puts the Ulofala on Roman Reigns, hugs Roman Reigns, and these two give each other a lot of respect. And that's where the segment ends. After that, guys, the best of all time 16-time world champion John Cena enters. John Cena comes into the ring and says that this is the first time that Monday Night Raw is being broadcast live around the world. If anything is different here, it's you guys. And people start chanting, "Thank you, Cena." John Cena said, "As for me becoming a 17-time world champion, that's never going to happen. To win the world championship, either win the Money in the Bank briefcase or win the Elimination Chamber." Then John Cena says that the Royal Rumble can be won too. Cena then says, "I know this is a crazy idea, but maybe I can win the Royal Rumble." People ask me every day who is John Cena going to have his last match with. Maybe Drew McIntyre.
or maybe Logan Paul, or maybe CM Punk, or Gunther, or the undisputed champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and many others. They also ask when will John Cena become a history-breaking and a record-breaking 17-time world champion. And last but not least, John Cena says nothing is impossible. If you guys want some, come and get some. After this John Cena segment ends here.
Before Drew McIntyre and Jay's match, Adam Pearce confronts American Made backstage, to which Chad Gable says, "Give me a chance and give me a big match too." To which Adam replies that you will have a surprise opponent in next week's Raw. If you win the match with him, then I will give you a chance. Then we get to see the entrance of a famous singer and rapper, Travis Scott. Along with that, Jey Uso makes his awesome entrance. After Jey, we get to see the entrance of Drew McIntyre. Then the match of both of them starts. Their match is short, but the match is very awesome. Drew McIntyre hits a Claymore kick on Jey Uso and pins, but Jey Uso kicks out. Drew McIntyre then starts hitting Claymore on Jey Uso again, which Jey Uso counters and hard pins Drew McIntyre. And the match is won by Jey Uso. And this segment ends here. And finally, our main event match begins, which is between Seth Rollins and CM Punk. First, Seth Rollins comes in the ring and later CM Punk comes into the ring. Their match is quite long and is a great match. Both steal each other's finisher in this match. First, Seth Rollins hits CM Punk with his GTS, after which CM Punk walks out of the ring. CM Punk then hits a stomp on Seth Rollins and pins, but Seth Rollins kicks out. Seth Rollins then hits CM Punk again with another GTS and pins him, but CM Punk is kicked out at this as well. Seth Rollins then goes outside the ring and hits CM Punk with a pedigree through the table, but that has no effect on CM Punk either. Seth Rollins comes back into the ring and stomps on CM Punk and pins him, but CM Punk takes the rope break. Now, Seth Rollins is convinced that CM Punk is not a loser. At the end of the match, Seth Rollins hits CM Punk with a top rope suplex, immediately after which CM Punk hits Seth Rollins with a GTS for 2 times and pinned Seth, and CM Punk finally won the match. Guys, that being said, 2 of the most amazing matches on Raw on Netflix. The first one is between the Roman Reigns vs Solo Sikoa, a tribal combat, and the second one is CM Punk vs Seth Rollins. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. We will meet you on SmackDown. Until then, take care of yourself.